Good morning. Just got done with a walk. I've refilled my coffee 4 times this morning. I wanted to jump on about Style 101, which has actually been renamed. The reason why it has become your signature style method is because there is so much that goes into personal style. There's certain steps that you have to take before you can go out and buy things. I believe, this is my ethos, the real learning comes in the playing and the styling with your clothes, not in the buying and the buying of the pieces. We all know how to buy something, but we don't know all how to style something. The styling is the hard work, but the styling is where the learning happens. And so what I'm asking my students to do in your signature style method is lay out your style DNA, what it is, what you need in order to do the styling, so that then you can buy with intention. You have to be in a place where you are like, I want to get unstuck and I want someone to help me get unstuck. I do this with my business. If I know that I cannot do something on my own and I'm exhausted, I'm burnt out, I have fatigue, that is when I bring in a who. And I believe that I am a who for a lot of people that don't understand their style. Renaming this the signature style method, it is so much deeper than what Style 101 means. And people think, oh, I know this stuff. Okay, you know it. Do you have things in your closet that still have tags on them? Do you have a lot of unworn pieces? Do you struggle with styling one piece multiple ways? If you have nodded your head a couple of times, then signature style method is for you. You are going to feel more confident in being able to look at your closet and say, I wear these pieces and this is why. I can actually go try things on and know that, I'm interested in trying this, but it's not going to work for me right now because it doesn't work for my lifestyle, because I've identified that in your signature style method. It follows the course of style DNA that you need to know. And the first lesson is diving into what your personality is like and how that relates to your style. So what that means is you can take a piece of clothing and say, I put this on my body. This feels like me because it aligns with my style descriptors. Here are my style descriptors, and this is why that piece matches those descriptors. Making these conscious decisions about what you put on in relation to your words and your personal style. At the end of the lesson, you'll have your words. These words relate to the next lesson, which is then reviewing your lifestyle. This is the piece that is so necessary. What do you do from day to day? And what do you wear for those activities? You actually chart it out, and then you see what you actually wear versus what's filled up in your closet and why you're not wearing those pieces. And lesson number 3 lays out your personal preferences. What are things that you like and that you don't like? I tell you, after working with clients, you can't actually do it until you are either sitting down and listing things out, you're taking your measurements. You might think I know all this stuff already, but having it, like journaling it and writing it down in a place that someone is holding you accountable is so meaningful. I like to be able to refer back to it because it shows how much I've learned and grown. That can also help you when you're shopping, because you can say, well, I'm going to pull these jeans or that shirt. Oh, well, it's a high content of polyester. And I remember writing in my signature style method that I don't like things that have polyester. And that is where the value is at, because it's going to help you make a lot fewer mistakes in the future because you understand what your style DNA is made up of. Last part of this class is your influences. You look at them to help create visual inspiration. You're obviously inspired by these people or things for some reason. They're putting out a vibe that you want. And sometimes what happens is because we want it so badly, we then go and buy all the things that they have and then we bring them in, but it doesn't make sense because it doesn't align with your personal style descriptors, your lifestyle, and your preferences. And so that's where the buildup of all these unworn things come into your closet. And we're constantly being pummeled with influences of things like buy this and wear this, and this is gonna, well, you're one step closer to having your perfect style with this one piece. Nope, not it. It is in the learning that is going to help you feel more confident in your personal style, more intentional with your buying, so you can finally look at your closet and say, everything in there makes sense. And I can start to get ready for my date night, for my girls' dinners, because I am building up my closet with pieces that make sense because they align with my personal style descriptors, they align with my lifestyle, and they feel good. They're part of my preferences. And you cannot put emphasis on the influences until you have solidified all the other things. And what are all those things? Well, you learn them in the signature style method, and that makes up your signature style.